Assistant. We are from Group 1, Section 1, and we will present about our project, which is we decided to choose our Mind AutoCare Sdn Bhd. Before we go further, this is our group member, and my name is Shazanani Hazid binti Sharudin. Okay, moving to the company background. As I said before, we decided to choose Mind company for our group project. Mind AutoCare established is a service company, and it established on September 26, 2012. This is a specialized automotive service center located in Ampang, Selangor, Malaysia. The company has carved a niche for itself in the automotive industry, particularly by focusing on the maintenance and repair of Honda vehicle. The vision of this company is they want to be the best in all the fields involved, and the mission is providing quality services and providing the opportunities to enter into the business. Mind AutoCare also have another branches, as you can see in the workshop organization chart. The first one is Mind AutoCare Sdn Bhd, located in Ampang since 2012, and then the AutoCare Sdn Bhd, located in Puncak Jaya since 2014. The AutoCare Sdn Bhd, located in Balakong since 2017. AutoCare, located in Senawang since 2018. AutoCare, located in Malacca since 2020. And then the last one is Rajak Auto Services, located in Temalupang since 2021. So this shows that Mind AutoCare has considerable growth potential. The company aims to expand its presence by opening additional branches across Malaysia. One of the defining characteristics of Mind AutoCare is specialization in Honda vehicles. This allows the company to offer the tailored services that address the unique needs and intricacies of a Honda vehicle. Among the services provided are comprehensive engine diagnostic, routine maintenance checks, mechanical repairs, and access to genuine Honda spare parts. Other services offered to the company's customer-centric approach. Mind AutoCare places a strong emphasis on building relationship with the clients through the effective communication and personalized service. This focus on customer satisfaction, foster loyalty, and encourage repeat business, setting the company apart from other service centers that may not prioritize customer engagement to the same extent. Next, Mind AutoCare differentiates itself from competitors through several unique selling propositions. The company exclusive focus on Honda vehicles allows to provide specialized knowledge and services that enhance vehicle performance and reliability. Moreover, the company is committed to using only genuine Honda parts and repairs and replacement. This dedication to authenticity not only ensure that repairs meet manufacturer specification, but also helps maintain customer trust and satisfaction. Another significant aspect is extensive experience. The management team's collective experience in the automotive industry contributes to high service standard and effective problem solving. So that's all from me. Thank you.
My name is Putri Pantis Binti Zakaria. Next, I will explain about the product concept system that used by the Mind AutoCare Sdn Bhd. So this company is used job order concept system that is suitable for their customized services such as vehicle repair and maintenance. So, what is job order costing? Job order costing is a system where costs are assigned to specific job or order. That is ideal for business that handle unique and many type of services. So in this company, each vehicle repair is treated as a separate unit for cost tracking. Next, ARMAN AutoCAD Berhad use job auto costing system by creating a unique job card for each vehicle. Additionally, this company also use AutoCount system to key in all transactions to manage cost efficiently and to maintain the financial record. So that this job card uh, track three main component costs, which is direct material, direct labor, and overhead costs. So direct material refer to spare part like brake pad or engine oil. Direct labor is refer to the wages of mechanic working on a specific job, and overhead is allocated based on labor hour work.
My name is Nurul Izdi binti Ahmad Nazran. My matric number is 2315618. So now I'm going to explain the process of job order costing in the car workshop, which is Arman Enterprise. This system, job order costing, really helps the company accurately track the costs associated with each individual repair job. So let's start with job initiation. When a customer brings their car in for service, we create a job card. This card acts as a unique identifier for the specific repair job and includes details like customer information, vehicle details, and a description of the required repair or the required part that they need. Next, we move on to the cost tracking. As we work on the repair, we record the costs associated with the job. These costs fall into three main categories, which are the first one, direct materials. These are the costs of the parts used in the repair, such as new tires, spark plugs, or engine components. Next, direct labor. This is the cost of the mechanic's labor involved in the repair. And the last one is overhead costs. This includes indirect costs like rent, utilities, and equipment maintenance that are allocated to the job based on a predetermined rate. So, job completion. Once the repair is complete, we calculate the total cost of the job by summing up the direct materials, direct labor, and overhead costs. We then generate an invoice for the customer, which includes the total cost of the repair. Job order costing provides several benefits for the company, which is Arman Workshop, Arman Enterprise. The first one is accurately pricing. The company can accurately determine the cost of each repair and ensuring the company charge customer fairly and competitively. The next one is improved profitability. So by tracking costs closely, the company can identify areas where they can improve efficiency and reduce costs. And the last one is better inventory management. The company can monitor the usage of parts and materials and helping the company to maintain optimal inventory level. So I will pass to the next presenter.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. I'm Alia Farhana, number matric 2310142. So next, we move to the next slide. I will explain about the markup pricing. So basically, Encik Azman or Arman Enterprise use the markup pricing method to calculate the price for each services that they have offered to the customer. So first of all, they need to calculate the markup percentage. So how they want to get the markup percentage is by they will take the cash sales from the monthly SOPL that I already put it beside the calculation, and then they will minus the sales with the purchases. So after that, we get the amount. So the amount from the cash sales minus the purchases, we need to divide it again with purchases. So only that they get markup percentage, which is the company have a markup percentage amount of 60% of markup percentage. And then they will need to calculate the markup amount. So how is they need to take the markup percentage, which is 60%, multiply with the total cost. Basically, total cost is direct material, direct labor, and also MOH. We need to add up all of these costs, like direct material, for example, the inventory that we use to in the production process, and then for the direct labor, the labor that we use in order to complete the services, and also MOH, we take the overall manufacturing overhead, like utility bills. Yeah, of course, in order to get the service done, they need to have a utility bills, like for the machines, so they need to have electricity. Yeah, and then after that we get the total amount. So then only that they get to calculate the selling price by adding the total cost, which is direct material, direct labor, and MOH with the markup amount that they have get earlier. So, for example, Encik Asman have one customer that want to um, make a oil change services. So, first of all, we need to calculate the direct material, direct labor, and MOH. For example, for the direct material, they need to use oil filter and also oil engine for the services to be done. For example, oil engine may cost for 80 ringgit, and then for the oil filter may cost about 44 ringgit Malaysia, and then we multiply it, we get 124 ringgit. And then for the direct labor, it may take about 100 uh, ringgit for each hour, and then for MOH, which is like the rent or the utility, will cost 50 ringgit per services. So we plus 100, 124, and then we plus again with 50, we will get the amount of 274. And then um, 274 will be multiplied with the markup percentage, which is 60%, and then only that we get the markup amount for 164 ringgit and 50 cent. So if you want to calculate the selling price, we just need to adding the 164 for sin 40 sin with the total cost that we get earlier from direct material, direct labor, and MOH, which is 274, and then we will get the amount of 438.40 cent, which is the final selling price.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. My name is Sikbai Ilyas, and today I will be presenting the evaluation and recommendations. As the interview suggests, the company is not too big, so they do not pay too much attention to detail, such as overhead, allocation, and more. Firstly, we have gathered the information from the interview to come up with an evaluation so that we can see and try to understand and evaluate the company and how efficient the company is in terms of their cost management. Firstly, the price adjustment strategy. The company has a systematic process for adjusting costs and service charges based on supplier price change. They use a standard of 60%, so their margins are usually around 60%, and that 60% usually helps to cover the expenses and other occurring issues that could happen. And they conduct a yearly price revision to ensure alignment with their supplier costs. So they are trying to align the supplier costs with the prices to make sure the margin is still 60%, but they do it on a yearly basis. Every year they will come up, and if the suppliers increase the prices, they will increase the prices to charge the customers, because the materials got more expensive, so they charge the customers more. The problem with this is that it might not address the sudden price fluctuations promptly, potentially impacting the profit margins, which could cause a problem for the company. Next is the separation of maintenance budget. The maintenance costs and the maintenance budget is being separated from other costs that are relevant to the company. However, the maintenance cost should be allocated together. And according to many standards and to many accounting standards such as MFRS or any other accounting standard, the maintenance expenses are usually reported together. But this company prefers to calculate the maintenance costs in advance, budget the maintenance cost, and just according to that maintenance cost they will make payments, which is also not very effective. This separation also lacks complete expense recording, and it could cause inaccuracies, and it could cause overstating the assets or overstating the profit that they generated during the year. Next evaluation is the fluctuating material costs. The management of ARMN Enterprise has told us that they are relying on supply notifications in order to readjust the price that they will be charging their customers. This demonstrates proactive engagement with suppliers to ensure cost transparency. However, they must have alternative strategies. So alternative suppliers maybe. Or they must diversify their options to hold leverage against the other supplier. So if this supplier increases the price, they might have a supplier that is cheaper. So this can help them to renegotiate the prices with another supplier or switch to another supplier completely, as the other supplier is being much more cost efficient. So having more diversity in this can help eventually. Next is the customer expectations and the rising costs. The company acknowledges that the customer expectations are high and that customers might ask for lower prices, but the company does not really address this issue promptly. The economic challenges and crisis management. Past experience, for example, is coronavirus, COVID-19. During tough economic times like COVID-19, the company used a rotation basis to bring down the amount of hours the workers worked and to cut costs, cut salaries, maybe saving in terms of maintenance, using the machines less, for example. But this and also they got subsidized by the government to help them survive throughout this tough time. But in many cases, the government could not help or are not able to help. And in these cases, the company should be prepared for these kind of situations. And cutting the salaries of the workers is not really going to be helpful because the workers can go somewhere else and work somewhere else to earn more. So they need a better strategy in terms of crises. As for recommendations, it is recommended to adopt real-time pricing adjustments to make sure that the pricing adjustments are based on market trends and is based on real time. It means when the supplier informs that the price of this is going up, you must straight away adjust the price accordingly so that you can cover your costs, or else it will go to loss. Next is diversify supplier base and negotiate long-term contracts. As I mentioned before, it is very important to have leverage against the suppliers. It's not good to only have one supplier, so it's better to have many suppliers so that you can negotiate long-term deals with some of these suppliers that will supply important things that you need, because one supplier may not have all of the equipment that you need or all of the inventory that you need. You might need another supplier to get other things from. So it's better to have a long-term relationship and tracking. Fully record all of the maintenance expenses to improve budget accuracy and enable detailed cost analysis, because sometimes maintenance can be very, very unstable, and it's important to record these transactions. Customer communication strategy. It's better to educate and be transparent with your customers so that your customers will trust you better. If the price increased, you must inform the customers in a very well manner that the price for these things increased due to, and give a proper explanation to them so that they can be more understanding, and maybe they will never leave. It's very important to have a loyal customer base, especially during times like crises like COVID. And the last but not least, crisis preparedness and contingency planning. Develop contingency plans for economic downturns that do not rely solely on government subsidies. It's better to develop certain ideas and certain plans so that you don't fully rely on government to help you. That's all. Thank you. Recommendations. It is recommended to adopt real-time pricing adjustments to make sure that the pricing adjustments are based on market trends and is based on real time. It means when the supplier informs that the price of this is going up, you must straight away adjust the price accordingly so that you can cover your costs, or else it will go to loss. Next is diversify supplier base and negotiate long-term contracts. As I mentioned before, it is very important to have leverage against the suppliers. It's not good to only have one supplier, so it's better to have many suppliers so that you can negotiate long-term deals with some of these suppliers that will supply important things that you need, because one supplier may not have all of the equipment that you need or all of the inventory that you need. You might need another supplier to get other things from, so it's better to have a long-term relationship and a good contract with them. And next recommendation is enhance maintenance